scores to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nope.
You hear me? Ew.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he's up across the 25,
yes.
Down at the 28-yard line.
I'm sorry, honey. It occurred to me this probably is not a scam because who would associate Laura Rossetti with David Paul Darman?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
You going to bed? No. Okay. All right, well, I probably got to go to bed after this game. I love you. You too.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. First down throw from Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early. On second down, it's McCoy. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Oh my God, is he changing the defense? Or put it on the Christmas?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. first red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And he'll take this
What
one
the
down
fuck,
to the
man?
15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Ndamukong Suh in there to drop it for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. And Zerline's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Now Dion Lewis to return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Well, hey, so I'm going. Hey, check 26. Jump out.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Bills hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd. Mayfield now from the 50. Underneath for Miller. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys to account for.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th, eluding the pressure right. The 20, and this is caught. He hits Landry, and he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught. Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tommy Bohannon taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, tick 26. Hey, tick 26. Hey, tick 26.
Here's Rodgers off the bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Hey, where y'all going? Zone.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
New York set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Over the middle complete. That's Moss. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Off the bootleg. Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well, swarming to the back.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Michael Strahan. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. He worked to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Escaping the net. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. As they stop it with 20. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Trevor Williams there on the coverage.
Should have probably punted there.
Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius by doing my...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jimmy Graham as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. To throw is Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Mayfield. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. We have hit. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight
should be
ahead,
16,
and we resume
right.
action here in quarter number 3.
Oh,
the return man is Hill. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And again, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Over the middle, complete. That's Moss. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Rodgers again now. Got man, it's caught. Touchdown.
What?
Jets. Jimmy Graham, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And
What the fuck? Touchdown these nuts in your mouth.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point.
That's fucking horseshit.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Fucking bullshit.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Watching now, Barney.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Watching now, Barney. Detroit.
Second down, Mayfield. Hunter Henry brings it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only...
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Touchdown, Vikings. LaShawn McCoy, 53 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The dangerous Hill now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Yeah, there you go.
New York set to take the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield on the move to his left. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And this is taken in at the 5. That would go.
That was literally straight domination. Didn't make one mistake that entire game. That's a lie.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
319! 319!
Rodgers to throw on second down. And this will be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 15 yards through the air to first down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
You fucking
Now
faggot.
flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Back to throw, able to get away. Boy stays up. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
319!
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Graham. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, they found a bad right.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Well,
It's 16. 26. 26.